kicks, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up at 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 31 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. On play action, Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to it.
They've gotten to the 2 on this opening drive, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now Allen. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Passes kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Third down, we'll try to get it on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Well, on that third and real long, he might not pick up the first down, although it looked for a minute like he was, Mike. That is a heck of a run. I've had a coach tell us those third and long pickups, that's just like adding that yardage to the punt.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He'll get this one complete to the rookie from Wisconsin.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 6.
No, we changed it.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving left. The ball comes out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
319! 56, 56, we go!
From the gun, it's Allen. Open that downfield, it's Kincaid. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. All resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal Buffalo.
That's it!
Here's Cook. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. Design run. It's Allen trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's that one taken in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Now Baz to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
Ravens, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. DeJounte Wester now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Still going inside the 20. And he
this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Half 85, half 85.
In motion, Shakir. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Rolling right. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. Jackson. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So after 1, the Bills with the early advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
To the right side here, pass is caught.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
This one will be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And a nice job there on that return. Gives the breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Man in motion is Coleman. The RPO, that one is complete, and he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
In motion, it's Robinson. They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Oh, strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Once again, it's Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. This one is caught by Robinson. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up. On third down, they go with Cook. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Report!
From the gun, Jackson. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Ravens bring their punt team out. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be caught. This is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He's got it about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
To the air once more is Allen. And he'll take it on in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. And That is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Quick, ready? 180.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Second down. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Now, Jackson. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Hey, middle.
Throwing Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Jackson up top again. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Sets the ball right around the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On first and 10, it's Allen. Out to his right. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to be taken down on the other side, the 50-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Here's first and 10. Now Isn't this a design run? And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now, the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens back within 10. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Allen now on second down. All alone is the tight end, Kincaid. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And in motion is Coleman. On the handoff, this is Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Allen. To the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
In motion, it's Robinson. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
You change it.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
It's 3rd and 4. To throw is Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of. Midfield. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Raven 1st down.
DC, ready? DC. Ready?
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Back at the 43-yard
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
And that's just a bad decision. When you have a guy of this caliber, Mike, they kind of have a reputation. It's not somebody that you want to challenge in the passing game very often. And unfortunately for this quarterback, it appears he didn't get that memo and ends up being a costly turnover.
On 1st down, Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. Down the sideline. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. And even 50 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. Over the top. He's got it. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his third touchdown catch this year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll go with the counter on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Onward.
Here's 3rd and 7.
180.
Jackson exiting the pocket right. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. 1st and 10.
180.
He takes off. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 more yards. Taken down at the 41. 10 yards on the pickup. It's
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He runs with it. And he's into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. On 2nd down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, here is Allen. Back to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Design run here for Allen. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. The mark says 1st down.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down.
And he will score! James Cook, touchdown Bills. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Wester now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Has an opening. Past the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
319!
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Wade Davis. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Buffalo.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
52. What's up?
Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it is 2nd and 6. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
What's up?
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he'll have the first down at the 26. A good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
180! What's up?
Allen's going to keep it on the zone read. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a road win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball.